Hello dear friends of the folded sheet, I'm Tavin from Tavin's Origami Instructions, and today I'll show you how to fold this cute cat here. I'm using 15 times 15 centimeters kami, that's about 6 inch I think. Any paper will do. It's a little more tricky to fold, so maybe you need to rewind or try a few times if this is your first model. I unfortunately don't know who designed it. If I ever find out, it will be in the description box. And without further ado, let's start folding. So this paper has a dotted pattern on the front and a solid color on the back, and I want a dotted cat, so I turn it around and fold diagonally. Imprecisions, at least with early folds, usually translate into bigger imprecisions later, so try to be precise here. Then fold a kite shape, so the edge towards the center crease, as precisely as you can do, and you will see later on I'm not doing the best right now, so maybe take a few extra seconds to fold this kite shape better than I do. It's just the outer edge towards that crease in the center of the diagonal. Arranges as neatly as you can, and then fold it in half along the long diagonal, like this. Then we fold in the sides, so we take the corner here and fold edge to edge. Very simple to fold. Then we do the same thing on the other side. I like to turn around the paper so I'm folding away from myself. That is how I've been taught that there is the most precision. Then we unfold the tip and fold where the color changes, the small triangle here. Then we fold diagonally. We bring the lower edge towards that center where those creases are that we just made from folding it in half. And there are several layers, so make sure to fold all of them nice and neat. And this fold almost folds itself because the layers are arranged in such a way that this is the easiest place to fold. The experts might have assumed already we are folding a water bomb base now. So we collapse both parts at the same time and make a vertical crease in the center here. If water bomb base doesn't mean anything to you, there is an annotation and a link in the video description now. This will be probably a great help to you to get this step correctly. So collapse it, and then it looks like a heart, so it's a little bit of a modified water bomb base here. In conclusion, this is how the paper moves. So now let's get a little closer towards the paper. Now we fold the top flaps of our pseudo water bomb base towards the center on both sides, and then we will do a little bit a mixture of a inside reverse fold and a rabbit ear, so the corners meet in the center, and it already looks a little bit like cat ears. And what we do is we bring this down along where the creases end, and then we fold the edge towards where the orange and the dotted meet, and then we fold it down all the way straight, just like this. Okay, and we do the same thing on the other side. We fold along our pre-crease at the top, making sure that it aligns, and then we flatten the whole thing. As you can see, it's not very straight. That is perfectly normal. It will be hidden later on. And also the bottom creases down meet perfectly in the center. So this center flap here has a little gap. That is normal for this model, and I can fold up this center flap, and you already can see this is the cat shape, so down the flap, and this is where the paper moved, just so you can see it better. And now what we do, we fold those edges together, and we lift up the ear below it, and then we just fold edge to edge. And then for the top part, we fold these edges here. So make those edges just where the ear is already, and then push in the leftover paper along those lines, and we do this on the other side too. So lift up this edge here, and then for the ear, make this crease where the edge of the raw paper is, and the rest crease is just the consequence of pushing those folds together as much as possible. Now we have the head of the cat done. This is the most difficult part. If you got through here, you're fine. The last thing is what we need to do is pull out 2 pieces of paper like this. I will do it on the other side again and then flatten it. So don't worry, I will show it again. So you unfold a bit, then you pull up once and unfold a little more and pull up twice, and then refold the ears as you did before. There we go. And flatten the whole thing. This extra paper will allow us to shape hind legs of the cat. Now refold the long diagonal creases and make sure that you fold both layers of the paper at the same time. Now we fold the whole model in half along the long side, and you will see that there is a little tension around the ears. Maybe that is normal. Now we reinforce that vertical crease here on both sides at the same time as a belly fold that will cause the head of the cat to tilt down at an angle. So this is the movement the paper makes on both sides at the same time, otherwise it won't work, and the head is tilted a little bit to the front. Maybe reshape the ears. Make sure that you have a proper crease all layers through. We take this corner here that is on the top flap and we fold it down at a 90-degree angle if you can manage, as close as to a 90-degree angle as possible. 90 degrees here. Next step is an inside reverse fold. Separate those 2 layers here and we refold this left crease here so it's also a mountain fold, and then the center crease, the long crease, stays a belly fold and close it up just like this. Maybe you need to revisit this, but this is a basic step in origami. So, and if we did a proper job, this should be 90 degrees. Now we make the cat's tail a little slimmer here by folding edge to edge and making a rabbit ear. So we can only fold the angle bisector so far because there will be the rear end of the cat, and for that we just bend the paper inwards a little bit, just like this with the thumb at an angle to form the rear end of the cat, and then flatten the whole thing. And we do that on the other side too. So I open this here and push it in already so it doesn't crimple but crease at a nice angle when I push it in, just like this. Then try to make it guesswork the same on both sides, and then we open this up, lift the tail, close it again, and et voila, we have a cute origami cat. I hope you enjoy this model and find it as cute as I do. If you do, please give me a like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell and all those things. See you next time. Bye bye.